that? Yeah, that's what I'm asking about. That. You're hearing us through that? Q1 will starting in a minute. I'm just checking if that speaker is working. Well, we can understand it's online. So. No problem, man. All the presidents, no worries. No make kids. I think don't request to me. Yeah, we ask so much. Yes. Just fix us. No, that's fine. But it's good. If you come start, okay. Whatever number pay so, in. So, so at this time, I'm going to ask those in person to all rise. Let's welcome, the lead tables as customarily done. And you can do it in the usual way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. If you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place for people like you.
Yes, people like Kiwanians. So, fellow Kiwanians and guests, let me now officially call this mass installation and changing of the guard of Division 23 Central to order. First, I'm going to be asking the following Kiwanians to assist with the opening exercises. First, we'll have the national anthem of Jamaica that will be played. Then the invocation will be done by IPP Dominique Martin from JTS St. Andrew. And then the Objects of Kiwanis International will be done by IPP Jermaine Young of Young Professional Kingston. Stand for the national anthem and show reverence accordingly.
Let us pray. Most kind, righteous, eternal Father, Lord, first let us just pause to acknowledge that you're God. And we thank you and we honor you. Thank you for today. As we gather here as Kiwanians together, Lord, we want to tell you that you are worthy. We want to tell you thanks for this gathering. We want to tell you thanks for the administration that is outgoing, and we want to give you thanks for the one that is coming in. Most importantly, Lord, we ask that you bless them, allow them to be successful right through the administrative year. Cover us under your blood, guide and protect us as we serve the children of the world and this great nation. Thank you. Amen.
Good afternoon, fellow
Jermaine is supposed to
Kiwanians
be
and
online.
guests. Yes, are you hearing me? Testing 1, 2. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Afternoon to the Master of Ceremonies. Good afternoon to my fellow Kiwanians and guests. Please join me as we reaffirm the objects of Kiwanis. To the human and spiritual rather than to the material values of life, to encourage the daily living of the golden rule in all human relationships, to promote the adoption and the application of higher social business professionals, to develop by precept and example a more intelligent, aggressive, and serviceable citizenship, to provide through Kiwanis clubs a practical means to form enduring friendships, to render altruistic service and build better communities, to cooperate in creating and maintaining that sound public opinion and high idealism, which makes possible for the righteousness, justice, patriotism, and goodwill.
Thank you very much, IPP Jermaine and IPP Dominique. You may be seated, Kiwanians who are physically present. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you all, whether you are present physically or you are with us virtually, for this mass installation and changing of the guard ceremony for Division 23 Central in the Eastern Canada and Caribbean District of Kiwanis International. As you know, our host clubs today are the Kiwanis Clubs of Kingston, 23 CSO, Barbican, Capital City, Caribbean Emerging Leaders, Constant Spring, JTS St. Andrew, Stony Hill, West St. Andrew, and then Club of Young Professionals Kingston and Young Professionals St. Andrew. I am DLG Leighton McKnight, and I will be guiding you through the proceedings. And I want you to feel welcome as we get to this time of the year when we usher out one administration, another in. Of course, you know, my good friend, our outgoing LG, she was at my table and she's singing, "It soon be done, all these troubles and trial. Pack up your troubles in your whole kit bag and smile." Another friend there is a little nervy. She's singing, "It's a hard road to travel and a mighty, mighty long way to go." It's that time, fellow Kiwanians and guests. As you know, with COVID-19, we have had to pivot because these are not usual times. So we have to turn around and make fashion. So we're mixing it up online and in person. But we're gonna do it in style. We have some dignitaries, and I must apologize for our Kiwanis International President, Peter Manusco, who apologized because he had another commitment. But I know dignitaries like our incoming Governor, Jim Scott, is online. And of course, I call her the Mighty Mouse. That's yesterday thing, but our first female and our first trustee, international trustee out of Jamaica, IT to be, I call her Hope Marks, right? She's in the house. I like to big her up, you know? Yes, and she's sparing us because, you know, tomorrow she gone off to Indianapolis to her first week of activities as an international trustee, meeting with the board and all of that. So we'll give her traveling mercies. Yes. So we know we are honored to have her in the house today, but, you know, knowing her, she definitely would give us preference when she can. So thank you for making those alterations to your schedule so that you can be with us and just, you know, big up the function. So I'm gonna just give a few housekeeping announcements. We will ask you to write them. Those of us physically present, if you have announcements, write them on a piece of paper they have on the table. For those online, we'll ask you to write it in the chat because, as usual, we are gonna have our incoming divisional secretary to read all the announcements at the appropriate time towards the ending of the function. Fellow Kiwanians, we have had a good year, and we look forward to another good year. And I'm inviting you to let us have a solemn spirit, but one of celebration. The children of the world need us today more than ever. We see all what is going on with the dislocation, especially in our educational system. So we are not gonna let up. So we are gonna finish this leg Jamaican female 4x1 style this year. Change the button and we are gonna go down the track and make sure say we take the lead. Right? So there's no ease up. This is just a time for us to re-energize, refuel. So without any further ado, I'm now gonna be inviting our incoming Divisional Secretary, DP Paulette Kirkland, Justice of the Peace and Holy Part of Big Things. And she will be coming to introduce the head table and the special guests and do a roll call of the clubs. Welcome, Justice.
Thank you, DLGE. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. My task is to introduce our focus table, and I'll invite the persons to stand at those tables until we have finished the introductions, and then you can do your round of applause, and then they'll be seated. You would have heard from DLGE Leighton, who is our Master of Ceremonies. Please stand. And he did acknowledge whom he called the Mighty Mouse, Hope Marks, the incoming lovely LG Rosemary Henry, and the equally lovely outgoing LG Deborah Manning. Then in the next table, we have incoming President Camille Wilson Clark from Constant Spring, and our class president, Paul Peart from Kingston. We then have the table behind. It is incoming President Julian from JTS St. Andrew, President Teixeira from Barbican, President Shakira from Young Professionals, Kingston, St. Andrew, sorry. It's one of those days. So let us give them a round of applause, please. Online we have, you may be seated, thank you. Online, we have Capital City Kingston, Orville Patterson, Caribbean Emerging Leaders, Shawnee Springer, 23 Central Surrey Online, Cheryl Haight, Stony Hill, Pauline Clark, Young Professionals Kingston, Chris Michael Robinson, and West St. Andrew, Paula Smith. So there we have the 11 presidents who are being installed this afternoon, and we want you to give them a rousing round of applause. I will now ask, LG, do you have any guests?
Why is Master Ceremony telling me that he's my guest? I have no idea why. But yes, I do. I'm happy to share today with my family. With my family, I have with me my niece, Shanaris Davidson. Your mom is not here, right? Okay. And I have online. Not here, sorry. I heard online wasn't hearing me. I was introducing my niece, Shanaris Davidson, at the back. I do have online members of my Arden family. I saw a few when the screen was up with them. I also have my brother who is in Abu Dhabi, and I know the timeline is way out for him, so I really thank Mark for joining. My mom is there, and hopefully my dad has joined by now instead of calling me. And I have my sisters in the States as well, too. And I have my family from Kuna Caribbean, who is also online as well. So instead of naming, I'm doing by categories. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you so very much. Yes, and you're here too. We understand. IPLG, do you have any special guests?
Yes, I do have a special guest online, my mother, Sonia Pasley Rule, who was here from 12 o'clock, right? But, Mommy, thank you so much for joining. She was a...
Right. Presidents, do you have any special guests you'd like to acknowledge?
Okay, I would like to thank my aunt Andrea Wright, and I think my mom may be on, my brother Rory for joining, and the rest of my cousins who have also joined online.
Thank you. President Paul?
Yes, thank you very much. Of course, I want to introduce my sister,
Yes,
to my right,
she is.
Angela. Thanks for being here. And of course, I have two special guests online, my friend Anne-Marie and her mom, Miss Joan. Thank you very much for being here.
Right. President Shakira?
Hi, good evening, everyone. I have with me my boyfriend and partner in crime, Shakimi Banks.
Okay. Yes. President Ashera, anybody, any guests? President Julian online, any guests? Okay. We'd like to also specially acknowledge the DLGs in the room. DLGE Pam you'll be hearing from her shortly in a different capacity. Welcome. DLG Willie, Reason, Uncle Willie as he loves for us to call him is also. Are there any and she was introduced, but I'm now introducing her as DLG Angelo. Right. I know she just doesn't want to have all of that focus. Are there any online, well, I'd just like to acknowledge all the DLGs who are online, the DLGEs who are online. I'd like to specially acknowledge our incoming governor, Jim Scott. Is there, right? Can we get him spotlight? Thanks. Right, and he'll be speaking later. All right. Roll call of clubs. I'll start with any visiting club outside of Jamaica. Can you open your mic and just tell us the club and the number in your delegation, please, outside of Jamaica? Rosie. Division 25.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, DG Mel.
Good afternoon. This is E.G. Mel from the Bahamas, the Kiwanis Club of Cable Beach.
Any other club from outside of Jamaica?
Good afternoon. It's Joanne Murray from the Kiwanis Club of Brantford, Ontario. And I'm here today.
Welcome, Joan and Jim. Thank you so much for being with us. Any other club from outside of Jamaica? Okay, Division 25. Any club from Division 25?
Hi, good afternoon. Let me congratulate the board of the incoming administration and say well done to those that have completed a successful year despite the challenges. I am Andrea Wright. I am from the Kiwanis Club of St. Bess, and I am aunt of one of the incoming presidents, Camille Wilson-Clark. Thank you. Have a good day.
Much. She just said her aunt, she didn't tell us whom. Now the secret is out. Any other clubs from 25?
From the Kiwanis Club of Hopewell.
Right.
Let's say it honorably after that.
Yes, KIT Hope is representing the Kiwanis Club of Hopewell. Welcome to yourself and your team, who I'm sure there are some that are online. Division 24, do we have any guest clubs, visiting clubs from Division 24?
From the Kiwanis Club of the Garden Parish, Woodshire, on behalf of President Al-Marie, I just want to wish the outgoing administration all the best and to hope for the 2021-2022. I'm sure they're going to have a wow year, and it's not because my baby brother is the class president, but
I tell you,
I
the
will have to
families are
support
coming
him. He is our pride and joy. I'm so happy to be here.
I know. He told me you wouldn't miss it for the world. Right. Division 23 West. Any club online from Division 23 West? Oh, go ahead, VP.
I'm in a meeting here online here.
One minute, please, Noel. We have ladies before gentlemen.
Good afternoon to you all. Congratulations to the outgoing team. I wish you all the best, and congratulations to the incoming team. I know you will do very well. I am PD Arthur from the Kiwanis Club of South St. Catherine. I am here, and we have 3 other members online. Thank you.
Thank you very much, PE. And it's our birthday today?
Yeah.
Well, you are in for a special treat on that special day, and we thank you for sharing it with us. Right. Noel was on. 23 West.
Thank you. Hello, am I being heard? Am I being heard?
Loud and clear.
Thank you very much. I am LGD Noel from the Kiwanis Club of Maypen. Happy to be here joining in your meeting today. All the very best for the incoming administration, and I'm looking forward to enjoying your installation. Thank you.
Any other club from 23 West? 23 East. Any club from 23 East?
Hi, DP Paulette. This is DLG Sharon joining you online. Yes, as you're looking around. It's my absolute pleasure to be here representing the Kiwanis Club of New Kingston. We are wishing you all a great installation, and just to say congratulations to LGD Rosie as she takes on her new role as LG in the new admin year. Your Kiwanis Club of New Kingston team is here to support you, and wishing you all a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Any other club from Division 23 East? Any other club? Okay. Clubs outside of those being installed for Division 23 Central? I just saw him. President Michael?
Good morning, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, President Michael from Kiwanis Club of Northern Tangier. And present here today we have DLGE, LIM, LGE, Fuels, myself, President Michael, and Director Derek.
Okay, welcome. I must apologize for President St. Thomas. President, she advised that that side of the country is down from 8 o'clock this morning without any electricity, so she's not able to come on. Friends Across Borders, I think I glimpsed PED online. Okay, so Mr. MC, I now hand back over to you, having done my task of the roll call and taking the greetings from our friends near and far.
Thank you very much, Justice, DP, incoming Divisional Secretary, Paulette. Give her a round of applause, man. She's very particular, and I don't want, she acts as, in the court sometime, and don't want to get on her wrong side. I should have apologized for the late start, but we'll make up for it in time. Can't believe that my outgoing LGW have our mother on anything from 12 o'clock. I mean, really, I don't know what this is about, but we'll have, Mommy, we apologize, and we have our own way of sorting it out after October 1. Based on our status now, we can't do much. But trust me, when it reaches October 1, we'll deal with it, Mommy.
Apology accepted.
Yeah, that sounds like, Mommy, you can't plan peace and reap God, right? That's pretty last thing. You know? Boy, there's so much going on in the schools. And we have to get back to school soon, you know, because I'm hearing that this little boy the other day, what's the opposite of transparent? And him say it's trans children. You understand? Shooting are having a rough time, you know? And all of those who used to copy, then can't copy because 6 feet away, you can't copy from nobody, right? So some people are struggling with the COVID, so we need to vox up and get on with it, you know? So we're going to be moving along with the program right along, and we're going to have some brief things, you know, and we are going to start off with our incoming Governor, Jim Scott, who's online. So we're going to welcome incoming Governor Jim for ECNC to bring his greetings.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to all Kiwanians and their guests. Master of Ceremonies Lee, are you having trouble hearing me? I'm getting feedback on my end.
We are in a loud and clear, Governor.
Oh, you're hearing? Okay, great, thank you. To LG Deborah Manning, to incoming LG Rosemarie, Distinguished Governor Mel, International Trustee Hope, and I know there are many others, so all protocols observed. I want to congratulate everyone on this very special occasion. And I want to thank you for the opportunity to say a few words to the clubs in Division 20 of our division, of Division 23 Central, and our guest today. Our EC&C district has just finished an incredible year with overall growth of nearly 1,000 members, and now 26 new clubs under the leadership of Governor Dolores and her team. It's just been an absolutely terrific year. And this puts EC&C as a real leader in the Kiwanis world for not only opening new clubs, but also in overall membership gains. My hat absolutely goes off to each and every one of you for all the help in helping to make this happen. To our new group that is being, or groups I should say, that are being installed this afternoon, we're going to ask you to carry on the past traditions of your clubs and continue the journey of serving the children of the world. And you have certainly done that, and you certainly show it day in and day out through not only your SLP projects, but your service leadership programs, your community involvement, and this has gone on for many years. Now, an area that all the clubs are going to have to spend some time on over the next year is service leadership programs. Most communities throughout our district have been really hard hit with the closure of K-Kids, Builders Clubs, Key Club programs, and of course that's due to many school closures during COVID-19. And so one of the objectives that our district board will be working on this coming year will be to bring back all the SLP clubs to where we were prior to March of 2020 when COVID struck. And by the way, this is not going to be easy. This is a very, very difficult objective to obtain, but it's something that we have to do because service leadership is really the heart of our entire organization. It's changed greatly over the COVID year, the last 18 months that we have been had the pandemic. But I know that all the clubs are going to work diligently to get back to where we were. The one thing that we have all learned during the past 18 months is how adaptable Kiwanians are. We were able to change on a dime when we had to and go to virtual meetings. And I know once the time is right for the schools to start to open and meet face-to-face with Kiwanians and the liaisons from our clubs, that we'll be there to help them and to get these programs going, because it really helps the children of all of our communities. To your home club boards that have provided leadership during the past year, we thank you for doing that, but we ask you to stay involved with your club because we are changing from an old normal to a new normal, and none of us really know what that new normal is. But we're going to need the help and the guidance from all because you have all kinds of knowledge and experience that you have learned during your time in office. On behalf of the EC&C board, I want to say thank you to everyone, as well as your families, for help making this success over the past year happen. Kids need Kiwanis, and Kiwanis really need you. So I'm going to ask that you have a great remainder of today at your celebration. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave. I'm in the midst of a session that is just wrapping up this afternoon, and we've been at it for 3 days, and so I just want to go back and hear how we're going to end up. I'm really looking forward to working with everybody, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for allowing me to say a few words.
Very much incoming, Governor Jim. Give him a better round, man. Yeah, that's one of the good. So, and fellow Kiwanians, those of us in the house, just another housekeeping arrangement. If you have your cell phones, just as I heard in the country some years ago, please put them on tremble. Right? Yes, because we don't want them discussing. So if you don't know what trimmer mean, then come talk to me after. Right, so we are now gonna be moving on, and we are gonna have greetings from the head of our past Lieutenant Governor's Council, and I'm referred to as her day husband. So let's welcome Dale G.E. Palmer Rodney White.
And I will not dispute that. Master of Ceremonies, Dale G.E. Late McKnight, Kiwanis International Trustee Hope Marks, Governor Jim Scott, Distinguished Governor Mel Clark, Lieutenant Governor Debbie Manning, incoming Lieutenant Governor Rosemary Henry, KFJ President Carol Martinez Johnson, other distinguished Kiwanians, fellow Kiwanians, SLPs, guests. Good afternoon. The opportunity to bring greetings to a group of service-minded individuals is not an everyday occurrence. Today, I am truly honored to do just that. And what makes it even more special is that I am doing so on behalf of another great group of proven volunteer servant leaders of distinction. The past Lieutenant Governor's Council of Division 23 Central was inaugurated during this administrative year with a mandate to assist as best as possible when called upon in the division attaining its goals. The history of this division is by no means long, but it has undoubtedly been remarkable. The performance of the clubs as we close our second year is ranked with any division within the region and across the district. This augurs well, and we are indeed heartened by the lineup of leaders, one of whom takes the baton today. All indications are that the decision to realign the original 23 East was sound and well thought out, as it provided more Kiwanians the opportunity to aspire to and lead at the higher level, resulting in the Region G now having 3 lieutenant governors. The wonderful Kiwanians and clubs that constitutes Division 23 Central could not have had better leadership than inaugural DLG Keith Byfield and soon to be PLG Deborah Manning, who together have set the bar at a commendable level, and they certainly deserve all kudos. Those achievements were accomplished through the committed efforts of you, the individual Kiwanians, grouped in the various clubs. The council is absolutely confident in the capacity of a long-standing Kiwanian who has finally decided to take up the challenge and lead the division. So we welcome Rosemary Henry to the most valuable role as Lieutenant Governor for the ensuing year. Our expectations are high, spoiled by the last 2 years and LGs, but attainable. And so we wish her well in all her undertakings. The PLG Council stands ready on request to assist individual members, clubs, and the division in whatever manner that can propel the good name and advance a positive impact of Kiwanians or individuals and the communities we serve. Today, we stand proud on this brief but solid history, fully confident that we are witnessing a great legacy being built. We encourage all members of this division to be guided by the 6 prominent objects of our organization as we carry out the mandate of service to humanity. We also implore you to be cognizant of our own colleagues in these challenging times. Again, on behalf of the past Lieutenant Governor's Council, I bring greetings to all the new leaders as we gather to witness the second passing of the baton and the installation of club officers. I sincerely hope you will feel the rush for service, not just today, but for the entire Kiwanis year and beyond. Stay safe, everyone, and remember to wear your mask, social distance, and be good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear G, Pam. The clock, them sound thank you, yes, man. Next time we have virtual thing, we have some virtual food so that everybody can feel energized, right? So thank you, dear G, Pam. We're gonna move on to our president of our Kiwanis Foundation of Jamaica. That's Carol Martinez Johnson. She'll be doing it virtual. So welcome, DP Carol.
Thank you so much, DLGE Layton. Very happy to be here this evening, this afternoon rather. So good afternoon, incoming Governor. Okay, so here comes my speech. Incoming Governor Jim, KITD Hope, good to see you here. LG Debbie, LGD Rosie, I know LG ED I got it right this time, is there. I'm not seeing DT Delane. All the other distinguished lieutenant governors and distinguished governors in the house, Kiwanis, SLP's friends, good afternoon. Special congratulations to LG Debbie. Yes, you only have 5 days to go, so I can only call you LG for the next 5 days. A great year of service to you and your team. So very proud of the work that was done this year, and thanks so much for the divisional support to the KFJ. As the LGE Pam indicated, the years for the Division 23 Central is short, but boy, it's colorful. We've done so well in the 2 years that we're going, and I'm looking so forward to more coming, especially from LGD Rosie. Special congratulations to you, LGD Rosie and your team, wishing you every success for achieving your goals this year. And please remember that the Kiwanis Foundation of Jamaica stands ready to assist you wherever possible. To the outgoing presidents and team, I am so happy to be celebrating your successes for the current administration. You did an awesome job for 2020-21 despite COVID and the challenges, and you are still conquering. Hold on for the last 5 days, and I know you'll be there for your incoming team as well. To the incoming admin, I want to say, please don't be daunted. You have an excellent year of service ahead. Please remember that you have the support of your club, your LG, the KFJ, and indeed all the Kiwanians that are around you to help and support you. I hope you all have an awesome year of service. So thank you all, and I look forward to the rest of the function. Have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, DP Carol. I know it wasn't protocol for you to say it, but to remind the incoming presidents that make sure no pay no foundation dues. All right, so I know she wanted to say it, so I say it for her because them can't do me nothing. So make sure you pay your foundation dues so that we can continue the projects, right? So as incoming Governor Jim mentioned, our SLP, I mean, that's the greatest project you want to have. Trust me on that. The SLP, best project. It's the envy of everybody, Rotary Land, right? So,
he's one of the comedians of the Kiwanis.
So, Governor Kyle, I know that well, there must be a Nunes, you know. My friend Raleigh named Nunes too, and you know. Is like that. So I'm gonna invite you now, Circle K Governor Kyle, to do your greetings. You're on. Circle K Governor Kyle, I'd heard you earlier. Just see if you can unmute and go ahead.
Hi, yes, good morning, good afternoon, actually. My apologies. I would just like to bring greetings on behalf of the entire Circle K International Caribbean District. It has been a pleasure working with the outgoing council, the outgoing president of Division 23C, and we want to wish congratulations to the incoming And we are ready and able to continue the great work that we have been doing to better our communities and to better the world at large. Well done to the outgoing and congratulations. And we're here for you for the incoming. Thank you.
Thank you, Circle K Governor Kyle. We are going to move down to our key club. And so, you know, that's the greatest service organization we have in high schools across the world, right? So we're going to ask Key Club Governor Arnav Shatani to bring the greeting. Not here? Okay. So we take a little pass for that because she is in class at the moment. Sorry, he's in class, sorry. Yeah. So at this point in time, we're going to keep it with SLP. We're going to be having some entertainment. It will be done virtually. And we're going to ask LG Giselle Reed from Key Club Division 1. She will be entertaining us. It's over to you, LG Giselle.
Good day, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well, and I'm looking forward to an amazing installation ceremony. It's going so great so far, and I just hope that you all enjoy this song. It's Rise Up by Andra Day. Sorry. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter. But I see it in you, so we gonna walk it out and move mountains. We gonna walk it out, move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains, bring it to its feet. Mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the ache. I will rise 1,000 times again. Oh, for you, for you. All we need is hope. And for that we have each other. And for that we have each other. And we will rise up. We'll rise. Oh, we'll rise up. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. We'll rise up, we'll rise unafraid. We'll rise and we'll rise up, rise like the waves will rise up. In spite of the ache, we will rise 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you. Thank you. So whatever we do as a Kiwanis Key Club family, it's all about service, as the motto states, carrying our way of life. Know that if we put our best efforts in and just trust God to help us, we will rise. Thank you again.
Well sung and well said, LG. Giselle, I'm sure you all agree that we have a lot of talent in our K family, and that's just another example. So at this moment in time, it's big people time. So as I said, we just have certain people who delay their flight just to be with us this evening. So at this moment in time, I'm gonna be inviting the quintessential, phenomenal trendsetter, trailblazer, incoming international trustee, Hope Marks, to come and give her remarks. Maybe I'll start with this one.
Yes. How could you not help but love Leighton? Chair Leighton McKnight, DLGE, Governor Designate Jim Scott, LG Deborah Manning, LGD Rosemary Henry, club leaders and members being installed today, Governor Kyle and Governor Arnas, other fellow Kiwanians and friends in the audience and virtually, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for this invitation. It is indeed a delight to be here. And you know, we have to thank that highway, because after you get on that highway from Ocho Rios, it's 45 minutes. So it's a pleasure to be here today, and I'm glad for that highway. And unfortunately, I will not be able to stay through the event because I thought curfew was at 8 and it's at 6. So I'll be leaving here probably the latest 2:45. Hearty congrats to the outgoing team, so very ably led by LG Debbie, who, from my observations, had an exceptional and exemplary year. To the incoming team, I believe I have known Rosemary long enough to say with conviction that you are going to have an awesome year. I have seen her in action, and she's a born leader. In fact, I have always wondered why she didn't take up the mantle before, but that is for another conversation. One thing I'm sure of is both these ladies will make great governors of our noble district of Eastern Canada and the Caribbean. She's shaking her head. To all being installed today, make it the best year ever, because it really is what you make it. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Be your brother's keeper. Celebrate each other. Be credible. Be honest. Integrity matters. And go out there and become beacons of light wherever and whenever you can. And not only talk the objects, but walk them in your everyday life. Try to lead by example at all times. Imagine, look where it got me. I still have goosebumps thinking that officially as of October 1st, I will be eligible to run for the president of Kiwanis International. Wow. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you this afternoon. And most importantly, thank you for the outpouring of love and prayers since the recent passing of my twin brother. By far, it is the most bitter pill I have ever had to swallow, but God knows best. Thanks again. Please keep well. Remember, we are living in a changing world. Thank you.
So can we have another round of applause for our incoming ITE? And, you know, she lost her twin brother this week and she's still here with us. That showed the commitment. And she said it's tough. It's not ordinary people would come here today having lost someone so close. So give her another round of applause. Yes. And, you know, I heard a prophecy, IT, I mean, in terms of eligibility for Kiwanis International President. So who have ears, met them here, right? Because we not talk, you know, we not take back chat. So in time to come, you'll hear more about that. We are rolling on. Yes, yes, yes. So in time to come. At this point in time, we are gonna be taking a little look back at the year just finished. And there's a certain soldier. You know, if you notice, there was a certain gentleman when he came in this afternoon, he said, good morning to everybody. You see, in the army, they have a different time system, right? And then, so me never understand it yet. So if my IPP say I'm morning na JDF, right? Me now go challenge him, right? So at this point in time, I'm gonna invite the class president from the outgoing year, 2021, IPP Michael Powell of JDFA. Come on.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony, DLGE Layton. Kiwanis International Trustee Designate, Hope Marks. Governor Designate Jim Scott. I'm sorry. Yes, I think this is, yes, more appropriate. LG Deborah Manning. LGD Rosemary Henry. KFJ President Carol Martinez Johnson. Distinguished Kiwanians and guests, good afternoon. As class president, it is, well, it was an honor to be the class president, even though it was a very easy job. We have a bunch of very capable, able presidents who made it easy for me to just pretend to be important. But we have come to the end of a most challenging and turbulent 2020-2021 administrative year. Individually, our clubs have achieved much in this time of significant uncertainty. And I think we must all be commended for that. Some of us were hopeful at the beginning of the administration that we would have had more face-to-face time, and so we would have had opportunities to do more projects and more projects that would require more hands-on. Unfortunately, that did not happen. And so we had to pivot when we saw that the restrictions were not going to be eased. In fact, the restrictions at times tightened. And so we had to pivot and do things differently. But as volunteers dedicated to improving the world, one child, one community at a time, we were set out on that mission, and we were successful in executing a lot of our projects. And I won't be going through the list of projects because we will spend all afternoon. And I think for those online, the LG just reminded me that curfew is at 6. So we definitely can't go through all of what the clubs have done. But just to mention in general that we had, particularly because of the changing times and what was required, we adapted and we did projects that were very appropriate for the time. And a lot of clubs did a lot of drives to, particularly for tablets, and especially because, as DLG Layton mentioned, the SLPs are probably the best part of Kiwanis. We were able to provide, particularly to our builders, tablets so that they were better able to perform, to function in this changing time. We continued as well to, as we do as Kiwanians, help out. And so we were able to provide groceries. A lot of clubs had to provide groceries. We know that in this time, a lot of persons were not able to work as they used to. And so the need was even greater, or is even greater at this time. And so we've had to do a lot of those. We had persons who, again, had tragedies and needed assistance. And one club helped particularly with a family that was burnt out. We had one club, Capital City, their signature project, they were able to raise over 200,000 for the Jamaica Cancer Society, which is in this time something that is very commendable. Their Pinktober activities included a Pink Zumba. So in this COVID time, we were able to do a lot of online things that we 2 years ago or a year and a half ago never thought would have been possible or practical or that it would have made sense. But we were able to. A Pink Zumba, online Zumba, online, a lot of online activities to include some fitness online classes that were held. So we were able to do, not St. Andrew, for example, our signature project for this year is a 45-year-old Meals on Wheels. And this morning, I just did a calculation. I realized that for the year, this particular project we were able to amass close to $1 million in donations towards this project. So persons are being affected and persons are being helped. And despite COVID, the clubs have been able to do things. KC Fab has been fabulous, and they were doing things even before we started in COVID time. So they were reaching out to persons, and they've made it look so easy that they're everywhere. When you go online, we're able to meet with clubs in what's that club in Africa that we met with? Uganda. We had an interclub in Uganda. We've had regular interclubs in Canada and US and the region. So we have done a lot. But you know, overall, we had a lot of fun and we were able to live up to the objects of Kiwanis International. And despite the constraints, I'm confident that we have formed enduring friendships. And as we transition to IPPs, we are committing, all of us as presidents, to help the new administration, as we have learned a lot in this year and there's a lot that we can help you with. But I must, before anything else, commend our Lieutenant Governor. And Catherine Pulsifer said, if the world had more people like you, it would be a better place. You do make a difference. So LG Debbie, your leadership skills made you the perfect person to lead our Division 23 Central for this administrative year, 2020-21. The personalities are diverse and our leadership styles were different, and especially with the ever-changing COVID restrictions. but you made it look so easy. And even though I know it must have been challenging, at times you made it look super easy. And so we were blessed to have had you, and we have learned a lot from you. And thank you very much for your guidance. Words can neither quantify nor qualify how helpful your guidance has been and your advice has been to us. We are forever grateful for your support. I must close with one last quote from the very great William Shakespeare. I can no other answer make but thanks, and thanks, and ever thanks. I'll invite LG, if you will, to come forward, and President Cheryl will help me in showing tangibly our appreciation for your leadership. Who are present?
On behalf of the staff of President, this is just a small token of our appreciation for all that you have done for your staff. On behalf of the presidents of the 2020-2021 All-Stars here and online, we are presenting a small token of appreciation to you to say thank you for all that you have done for us. As Michael said, you had diverse personalities, but you guided us and you shepherded us, and we are so, so grateful for your support. And this
My heart's on fire. Come to me wild and wild. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means.
Yes, Sandra, can you turn on your camera, please?
It can't be wrong. Take the heart and make it strong. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
So the LG has an assistant, as Santa has elves, and at every, in fact, there's nothing that comes out that dear Sandra does not have some word to contribute to. She has been very, where is she? Is there a way to spotlight dear Sandra?
Here I am. I'm on, President Michael. I am on.
Yes, now we see you. We just wanted everybody else to see that this is the lady who has guided us throughout the year, who has provided very able assistance to the LG. Thank you, DS. So we have something here for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So we want to thank IPP designate Michael for summarizing the journey of the class of President for our Kiwanis year 20 to 2021, and also for recognizing our beautiful LG outgoing. She really led from the front, and we are very proud of her. IPP, Mike, when you said we were transitioning, I was worried, because this year I don't have no luck. Everybody are transition and thing. So I'm glad you clarified, that the transition thing here, I can't take no more. And I heard you said IPP, Mike, that to be that words cannot quantify, the appreciation for LG Debs. So there's Amazon, there are other places, right? So you can quantify it in the proper way and buy her something proper. And for those online, she got two lovely frame photographs, one with herself and also one with the class of presidents. But, when we talk about quantifying appreciation, we're going to step a little more. So you get to gift voucher, whatever from Amazon, right? So put your words into action, all right? And our divisional secretary, outgoing, as my good friend Sandra. When you're in the Kiwanis and you're at home, you're telling about, I am on, careful, right? You're dealing with a dangerous group. So be very explicit when you speak to Kiwanians, because we don't make assumptions. So if you say you're on, we believe you're on, but we're not sure, right? So we want to big up, but there was something that IPP said. Let's just get some. Fellow Kiwanians, IPP designate Michael mentioned something about, the Meals on Wheels and helping the indigent. And I really crave Kiwanians to continue to give to the less fortunate. I just want to read something somebody just sent me, and I've seen it before, but I still would read it. When a bird is alive, it eats ants. When the bird dies, ants eat it. One tree can be made into 1,000,000 matchsticks, but only one match is needed to burn down 1,000,000 trees. Circumstances can change at any time. Don't devalue or hurt anyone in this life. You may be powerful today, but time is more powerful than you. And I put it in context because, as I heard IPP, we have a street feeding program downtown, 65 Hanover Street. We normally go every last Sunday. And true story, a few years ago, we went down to feed the street people. A member of our club, DP Henry Hall, it was the first time he was coming. And when he came, he saw a gentleman in the line. In fact, I found out what happened. After the project, we went by another K1 DLG Dogs Folks house, and I knew Henry Hall was crying. Why was he crying? When he got down to the poor relief and the street people lined up, he saw a gentleman that he knew was a big shot way back in the days at Sheraton. He said was purchasing man, so drive Mustang and everything. So when he saw the man, he thought he had come to deliver meals for the indigent. To his surprise, when the food was being handed out, the man joined the line and collected. It hit him for 6. He had fallen on hard times, he had abandoned his family and all sorts of things, and he was now on the street. So we don't know what tomorrow brings for the Kiwanians. So make we do it for the love, make we not do it for the likes, right? That's what we are about. Give and care. At this moment in time, I'm going to move on to the awards and recognition section of the program, where we recognize our Rookies of the Year and Kiwan of the Year. I know I saw stalwart icon DLGE Lloyd Distant Senior online, and I called him the original. But today I'm going to ask DLGE Lloyd Distant Jr. to take care of this. I'm not going to call him the copy. Right? I'm going to refer to DLG Lloyd Senior as version 4, and I refer to DLG Lloyd Distant Jr. as version 5. I think that is more politically correct than call my friend a copy. So he'll be online and he'll be taking us through this section. So DLG Lloyd version 5. But JCC President and what other big things, over to you for this section.
Thank you so much. Let's make sure I'm off of mute. Thank you so much, DLG Layton. Fellow Kiwanians, good afternoon. IPLG Debbie, LG Rosie, Governor Jim and Kiwanis International Trustee Hope, good afternoon. Fellow Kiwanians, distinguished Kiwanians, good afternoon. DLGE Layton, I could do no worse than to be called a copy of DLGE Lloyd. You know that he's my hero. So if it's him to emulate, I will take that one up. That said, fellow Kiwanians, you know, there are so many awards that are typically given at the end of each Kiwanis year. There's recognitions of chairmen, of directors, of all the work that the board has done and other Kiwanians. And certainly we know in this year, Division 23C, the Kiwanians across the division, across the many clubs have done phenomenal work. But there are two awards that are invariably the most difficult to get. It shows a level of commitment, a level of work, a level of dedication that just for that particular year supersedes all other colleagues and peers within the Kiwanis movement. This afternoon, this point in time, we have the opportunity to recognize two of those particular individuals for each of the clubs in Division 23 Central, those persons who have done not only phenomenal work, but have gone above and beyond in their contributions to their clubs, to Kiwanis, and to the children of this world. So I will start off by providing the names for the Rookie of the Year and then the Kiwanis of the Year for each club. And as I call the names, I believe you'll see it flashing on your screen. I will start off with the Kiwanis Club of West St. Andrew. The Rookie of the Year for Kiwanis Club of West St. Andrew, Olinda Prescott Jones, and the Kiwanian of the Year, DP James McNeish. I should have actually started off by asking you to hold your applause until I've gone through each of the clubs. We're going to recognize the Rookie of the Year and the Kiwanian of the Year. And then at the very end, we'll do a round of applause and recognition for all the clubs and all the awardees. So congratulations, Kiwanian Linda DP James. For the Kiwanis Club of Kingston, our Rookie of the Year, Kiwanian Orain Gordon. Kiwanian Orain, congratulations. The Kiwanian of the Year, multiple winner, Kiwanian of the Year. For the Kiwanis Club of Kingston, we have Distinguished Lieutenant Governor William Reeston. DLG Willie, Kiwanian Orain, congratulations. One of our newer clubs, the Kiwanis Club of Caribbean Emerging Leaders. Our Rookie of the Year, Basil Panton. Congratulations, Basil. And our Kiwanian of the Year, Davion Coombs. Congratulations to both Rookie Basil and Kiwanian of the Year, Davion. For the Kiwanis Club of Capital City Kingston, and I know that some clubs, including Capital City, have actually done their awards previously. For Capital City, Rookie of the Year, Audrey Letman, and two Rookies of the Year, so Audrey Letman and Renee Evans. Phenomenal work by both Kiwanians. Such a difficult job for the president in this year, and choosing just one, had to recognize two rookies for the phenomenal work they contributed. And Kiwanian of the Year for Capital City, DP Venetia Johnson. Congratulations, DP Venetia. The Kiwanis Club of Young Professionals Kingston. Your Rookie of the Year is Kiwanian Tanisha Dare. Kiwanian Tanisha, congratulations. And Kiwanian of the Year, none other than P.E. Ramona Morgan. P.E. Ramona, congratulations, phenomenal work, great contributions and recognition. For the Kiwanis Club of Stony Hill, we have the Rookie of the Year, Ramesh McIntosh. Kiwanian Ramesh, congratulations and phenomenal work done in supporting your club. And in this instance, we have 2 Kiwanians of the Year. It was so difficult for President Layton to choose one. 2 Kiwanian of the Year, we have DP Dennis Archer and DP Mark King. DP Dennis, DP Mark, as always, great job. Multiple awardees as well, being Kiwanian of the Year on other occasions, and congratulations for the work you've both continued to contribute through your clubs. The Kiwanis Club of Young Professionals, St. Andrew. Kiwanis Club of Young Professionals, St. Andrew recognizes Kiwanian Tushanawa Barnett as a Rookie of the Year. Kiwanian Tushanawa, congratulations. And for your Kiwanian of the Year, President-designate Shakira Mills. PD Shakira, as always great work coming from you and great contributions as always. The Kiwanis Club of Constant Spring. Real challenge finding the Rookie of the Year, but the work of this Kiwanian stood out. Kiwanian Lorraine Younger. Kiwanian Lorraine, great work, acknowledgements go to you. And Kiwanian of the Year, once again, past director Anthea Domville. PD Anthea, congratulations, great work. I know that you're also recognized by the LG as well for your divisional work as supporting the division. So great work, Kiwanian of the Year, Anthea. The JTS St. Andrew, we've recognized the Rookie of the Year. In fact, another instance where there are 2 Rookies of the Year, Denise McDonald and Andreen Bailey. Kiwanians Denise and Kiwanian Andreen, great work as always. You know, we say the contributions to Kiwanis goes above and beyond all, and we look for you to continue to provide similar contributions. And the Kiwanian of the Year for JTS St. Andrew is Kiwanian Erica Dunbar. So congratulations again to the Kiwanian of the Year for JTS, Kiwanian Erica. For the Kiwanis Club of 23 Central Surrey Online, Rookie of the Year is Shaya Loban. Kiwanian Shaya, congratulations. We also have another Rookie of the Year for 23 Central Surrey Online, and that is Sharmile Carter. So both instances, congratulations to the Rookies of the Year for 23 Surrey Online. Fellow Kiwanians, there's just such great recognition for the work done for all of these Kiwanians on behalf of your presidents, on behalf of the division, on behalf of the persons that your clubs have served, all the people your clubs have served in the course of 2021, 2022, 2020, 2021, that is. We say congratulations. Look forward for the continued work and support that you'll all do in the name of Kiwanis. Thank you all. DLG Layton, on to you. Now you can open up your mics and your cameras all and provide your congratulations. I see quite a bit of applause and recognition taking place online, so recognizing all of these persons.
Absolutely awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, DLG Lloyd Distant Jr. And I hear you say don't mind being a copy. We know that is inheritance talk, so we understand the business. To friend up your parents. I want to congratulate all the rookies and the Kiwanians of the year. Just to add, there are 2 from Constant Spring. Yeah. Anthea Domville, director, and Clive, or President-elect Clive Mohalan. So there are 2. You know, it's interesting, and I'm so proud because we have DLG Willie Reason, a stalwart veteran, and we have President-to-be Shakira Mills, a youngster who was our key club governor a few years ago. So the 2 of you stand up. So we can see the transition, you know, from the SLP to the senior Kiwanians. Yeah, just representing, yes. Yeah, so I know outgoing president from Kingston, Commissioner, you want to make a presentation. The other Kiwanians of the year and rookies, it will be presented at a later date. Because of COVID-19 restriction, we couldn't do it today, but it will be done. I know. Yep. Little Shakira turned Q1 of the year. Well, little baby, you know. Yes. And our international trustee, Hopi, has to leave us, but we have to make a presentation to her before she leaves. So are we ready with that presentation? Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Kiwanis International, Kiwanis International Trustee, Hope Marks, we want to thank you for being here with us this afternoon and to share your positive expectations for the incoming officers and a hearty congratulations to our outgoing officers for 2020, 2021, 2020, 2021, and 21-22.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
Very much, and safe travels, trustee. You know, I know you represent us well. Yes. Yes. And not more than 45 minutes on the highway, I know you. Right. We're gonna have some entertainment now, moving right along. So next we're gonna have Jody Ann Williams. She'll be doing it virtually. Jody Ann, hope you're ready.
Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I brought my heart for every game to taste the sweet. I face the pain, I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be, when all of my dreams are a heartbeat away and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. I've lived to be the very best. time when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel, I will be I will be free.
Yeah, that was Jordan Williams' excellent rendition. Just one moment in time. So we are rolling on. And before I move on to the next big item, I just want to add something to our Kiwanians of the Year and Rookies of the Year. For the Kiwanis Club of Barbican, the Rookies of the Year, Andra Bajnot and Robert McKenzie, and the Kiwani of the Year is President-elect designate Chantal Dormer. So that's addition. And dear G. Lloyd, I'm told to tell you that there's a gift for you, and I'm gonna report exactly what I was told. DP Paulette said, when you come home, you will get it. No, I really don't understand because I'm not sure of the living arrangement you have up late. But our exact thing was just tell him that when he comes home, he will get it. So I am reporting factually, I'm an auditor, I would not prejudice my integrity. I'm quoting verbatim what I was told. So dear Gila, when you come home, apparently to DP Paulette, you'll get the gift. All I can say, next year I'm going to take on that job what you get, because it seems that there are some fringe benefits which are not usual. All right. So we're going to be moving on now to main part of our program, our transition to the new administration. And at this point in time, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to do this twice, but in this setting, to rise and let's welcome our outgoing Lieutenant Governor, Deborah Manning, simply the best. Let's welcome her to do our address.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. And I'll do like KITD Hope. How can you not love DLGE Layton? Master of Ceremonies, DLGE Layton, Lieutenant Governor Rosemary Henry, right? Governor Designate Jim, KITD Hope in her absentia, DLGE Pam, DLG Lloyd, who is online, and DG Mel, who is also online, and I must recognize DLG Angela, who is so proud of her little brother, right? I know how that go, right? Because I have little brothers too, and I love them dearly, so I can identify. DLG Keith, who is online, DLG Willie, LGD Hugh, Divisional Secretary Designate Paulette, and Divisional Secretary Sandra, Kiwanians, distinguished Kiwanians, all members of our service leadership program and guests, good afternoon, everyone. The truth is that my task here is to really introduce our incoming Lieutenant Governor. But before I do that, before I get to that task, I ask you to allow me the opportunity to express my gratitude to you, the members of Division 23 Central, for providing me with this opportunity to serve as your Lieutenant Governor for the year 2020-2021. I had a fantastic time serving as your LG, and I will forever, believe you me when I tell you, I will forever treasure the moments that I spent in service with you, right, with children and the communities. We delivered on the theme, preparing young minds for service, leadership, and excellence. Thanks to my dynamic team of all-star presidents, secretaries, and a supportive divisional team, the division met all of its goals, right, for the administration. When we started the journey, the idea was that no club would be left behind. So bolstered by our new 5-year divisional growth plan, thank LGEDU, right, who helped to get that in place. We went to work to ensure that this division grew tall as well as wide. And so the division recognized a membership growth of 17%, right? If not more, because we're still installing over the period, 3 times more than what we projected it would have been in the divisional growth plan. So give me another round of applause for that. Another thing that the growth plan focused on was how do we grow? And so we need to be very strategic about that, right? When we're forming new clubs, how do we form that? And so it spoke to us about finding niche groups. And so we went about forming a new club, the Caribbean Emerging Leaders. Now that concept came from none other than LGD Rosemary, right, who has always had a passion for SLP. Of course, this is an SLP alumni club, and we are extremely proud of them. Who here was at their meeting last night? Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic meeting. The clubs were strengthened and we lost no clubs. Service was at its highest as clubs joined their resources and collaborated on some very impactful projects. High on the agenda was nutrition, safety, and the provision of tablets so that children could attend online learning. We utilized the opportunities offered by COVID-19 to do virtual trainings. And so leadership and education was also high on the agenda as divisions and clubs provided education and training to Kiwanians and as well as SLP, their SLP leaders. The Kiwanis brand was also flown high as we were in the media, right? Social media, in print and on radio. And Kiwanis brand was everywhere. I mean, there are some clubs that had Kiwanis on LED boards. I think it was the North St. Andrew Club, and that was fantastic. So we did fantastic work this year. But it doesn't stop here. My clubs have committed that LG Debbie, we will continue working with our incoming team And it is the same thing here at the divisional level. Rosie, to ensure that the great work of this division continues. I extend heartiest congratulations or heartiest appreciations to both my advisors, PDT Ralston and DLG Pam Rodney White, whose great support and guidance, right, were invaluable. I also want to thank my family, right, for their great support. I could not have done that without them. And my ever supportive mom, thank you, thank you, thank you, mommy. Thank you so much for being here. I cannot close without recognizing the dynamic, efficient, and solid as a rock Divisional Secretary Sandra McPherson. You served with such passion and drive, and your energy was felt by all. Thank you for being there for me. I love and appreciate you. Thank you so, so much.
We love you too,
And
LG.
so that was short. I'm finished with that part of my duty. And so at this moment, we change guards. The work continues, right? But we change guards. And I'm going to invite our outgoing president of the Kiwanis Club of Constant Spring to step forward. We're going to have the unveiling of banners. And the incoming president represented with Chris of Friends Across Borders, with Chris Benjamin, but he's represented today by DP Paulette, right, who will be coming forward and they will be unveiling the banner, the home club banner. Christopher, are you online? President-designate Christopher? He's not there? Okay. One, two. Okay, all right. Well, yeah.
I can't reach up there.
One of the, thank you. I now move into the introduction of our Lieutenant Governor. You know, one of the perks of serving as Lieutenant Governor is people that you meet along the way. And I have been so blessed to have met some awesome, awesome persons. In particular, one, Rosemary A. Henry. I have enjoyed our friendship and our rapport. You are a wonderful, compassionate human being, and Division 23 Central is blessed to have you serve as their Lieutenant Governor in 2020, 2021. 2021, 2022. So, Rosemary A. Henry is a chartered accountant with over 30 years experience, mainly in the financial services industry. And of course, you can clearly see that she started when she was 1 year old. She is currently the Vice President, Risk and Compliance for CUNA Caribbean Insurance, a regional in Truro. Rosemary's dedication to Kiwanis began when Key Club was introduced at the most awesome high school in Jamaica. Please guess which one that is?
Arden, yay!
All right, well, I see here Arden High School. All right? All right? Okay, so right, she's a star tonight, okay. She became a charter member of that club and remained with the club for the rest of her tenure at Arden. This was her introduction to giving service in an organized manner, a wonderful experience which stayed with her into adulthood. It was therefore no surprise that she immediately said yes when years later she met a Kiwanian who invited her to join the first female Kiwanis club in Jamaica, the Kiwanis Club of New Kingston. The infatuation with Kiwanis that started in high school soon became a full-blown love affair as she was introduced to a world of service blended with fun and fellowship. Service took on a new meaning for her as she was afforded the opportunity to impact the lives of so many more persons than she could do as one individual. Her role in Kiwanis quickly expanded through numerous positions held at the club level, culminating as president of the Kiwanis Club of New Kingston for the administrative year 2013-2014. In the administrative year 2016-2017, she assisted with the creation of the Kiwanis Club of Friends Across Borders and was one of its charter members. So began her journey in Division 23 Central, which paved the way for her to become Lieutenant Governor of the division. Rosemary is an active member of the Saxthorpe Church and also a Justice of the Peace. She loves people and deeply cares for her family and friends. Fellow Kiwanians, may I ask you to rise and to make welcome our Lieutenant Governor, Rosemary A. Henry.
The outgoing LG is spinning the new LG.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. and to think. 1 minute. Oh. No, 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 thank you, thank you. I'm going to have to deal with him for 12 months. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. MC Dale G.E. Layton McKnight, Governor Designate Jim Scott, LG Debbie Manning, still 5 more days. KIDT Hope, I am so thankful that she could be with us today, despite everything. Even though she couldn't stay with us. Other distinguished Kiwanians, oh yes, she did say she would join us online. Changemaker presidents, my fellow Kiwanians and guests, good afternoon. Before I start, I've forgotten to acknowledge 2 persons this morning, and I want to do so now. They have already stepped up to indicate that they will be supporting Kiwanis throughout this year, Division 23 Central. And that is Robin Levy, who is online from the Credit Union League, and also DPU Murdet from Axia, who has a representative in the House. Thank you so very much. There she is. Thank you. In my message, I want to talk with you about purpose, passion, people. This year's theme, A Time to Serve Together, purpose, passion, people, pulls together our connection to each other and our continuing motivation for giving service to others. Mark Twain said, and I quote, "The 2 most important days in your life are the day when you were born and the day you find out why." For me, that second day came when I joined Kiwanis. Light bulbs went off. This is it. I had found my purpose, one that ignited my passion like nothing else had. My life before Kiwanis, and even more so after I joined this awesome movement, has been about service to others. This is what has brought me to this moment: service, purpose, passion, people. In this equation, each P is equally significant. Impactful service, changing lives, come from people working together with the purpose and passion, challenging and supporting each other to give of our best every day to those who need us. When we, as Kiwanians, clearly define and buy into our purpose, we can effectively understand and execute our mission, improving the world, one child and one community at a time. We're steadfast and focused on what we want to build in the long term, the Kiwanian vision, a world where one day all children will wake up in communities that believe in them, nurture them, and provide the support they need to thrive. Our purpose is to safeguard that future, the future of the Kiwanis movement, so that there will always be a place for people like us. This will allow us, in turn, the opportunity to safeguard the future of our children. No matter how you look at it, no matter what goals we come up with each year and we carry out, it always comes back to this. Our purpose is to safeguard the future of our children as they are our future. The second P, passion, our innate zest for service, the desire that rushes through our body to give back to others. This is what fuels everything, bring meaning to our lives and make us want to continue changing lives, even when we ourselves are going through periods such as we are now with COVID-19. This continues to test our ability to rise above our hardships. The heart of every Kiwanian, in the heart of every Kiwanian lies the passion for service. It is part of our DNA that shapes our life purpose. It is what keeps you and I in this awesome movement year after year. This shared passion towards caring for our children giving service in various ways brings us and keeps us together. We have proven with the many service projects, the many service hours that each member participates in each year, that by working together, each of us is achieving more than what one person could have accomplished on their own. Together, our passion for service is changing lives in wondrous ways. We are change makers. We are the change we want to see in the world. We do it for the love, we not do it for the like. The third and last, but most important P, people. People. Let's start with our members. Each of us view life through our own unique lens, and that shapes who we are. Through an assortment of vantage points, we gain a combination of perspectives. In Kiwanis, we bring those to bear on how we serve and how we interact with each other. We benefit from collaborations and partnership between Kiwanians and Kiwanis clubs, just as we do with similar mission-driven organizations, by building on each other's strength and achievement. No matter how we look at it, no matter how we are working together at any given time, no matter how brilliant an individual idea is, we create a life-changing impact as a team. This year, we'll be placing greater emphasis on member retention and service to our members as one of our core in people that we serve. Included in our programs will be personal developments for our members as we recommit to training that will create leaders who will step up to the next level of president and lieutenant governor in this great division. And hopefully we'll get the governor that will go with me staying right here. All right. We will also focus on ensuring that we recognize the needs of our members and that they too are cared for, because that's what families do. And more than anything else, we are a family. This division may be the baby of the Jamaican Kiwanis family, just 3 years old. But let me tell you, we're little, but we're talawa. And therefore, much is expected of our members, and we will ensure that they are up to the task ahead. The task of changing lives for the better. If there was ever a time when Kiwanis is needed in our world, it is now. The second core of persons that we will focus on is our youth. All children, but particularly those in our service leadership program. We're committed to delivering on the promise we made when we created this program in primary, high schools, and university, a promise to guide, to mentor, to support. We will find ways to live what we believe, that when you give a child the chance to learn, experience, dream, grow, succeed, and thrive, great things can happen. We believe in the promise that they are, the possibility of what they can become, the future they will create, and therefore we will provide them with programs that will assist them to realize their dreams and in turn give back to society. We will come together and implement a divisional mentorship program, working alongside our district administrators, providing funding for their education, ensuring that their rights are protected, and in particular, ensuring that they are safeguarded at all times. We cannot be an organization where young children are our priority and we do not become an advocate for them. We must find ways to let their voices be heard, or we must speak for them. There's a lot of truth in the saying, it takes a village to grow a child. Let us be their village, their safety net. Always remember that our children are our future. Our tomorrow is based on giving them the opportunity to grow and thrive today. Fellow Kiwanians, the work continue, but have no fear. We will continue to just not work hard, but play hard as well. We will continue to have lots of moments filled with fun and fellowship, laughter and all that goes with it. And I look forward to creating these memories with you. COVID and all. We'll figure it out. Yes, a lot to be done, big audacious goals to achieve, but I know you're all up to the challenge. We will be stronger together. We've got this, right? Online, everybody, you're agreeing with me? We have got this? Okay, great. Let me share another quote, this time from Oliver Wendell Holmes. Most of us go to our grave with our music still inside, unplayed. To our guests and prospects who have joined us this afternoon, let me share with you that if you are not a Kiwanian, you're missing out on a lot. For more than a century, Kiwanis has created opportunities for us to serve children and those less fortunate than ourselves. For a little over a quarter century, that opportunity has existed in Jamaica. You have no excuse not to join us in our mission to become change makers and be the change and change the world for each child. If you're ready to help create safe communities for our children, if you're ready to let all children thrive, prosper, and grow, if you're ready to give of yourself, then I urge you to feel the rush. Let the rush for service come over you and allow your inner music to be played. Join us. Join a Kiwanis Club. In Kiwanis, there is a place for people like you. Just share your business card or give your contact information. Do it today. Place it in the chat. Send it to one of our hosts, co-hosts, or in any one of the private chat that you see someone you recognize, and someone will reach out to you. I look forward to welcoming each of you to our awesome family soon. Again, I quote from George Bernard Shaw. This time, I'm quoting, "This is the true joy in life, the being used for a purpose, recognized by yourself as a mighty one. There is no purpose mightier than serving our children." As I close, I dare each individual within the sound of my voice to identify their purpose in their own lives, in Kiwanis, and allow their passion to fan that purpose into life, connecting the dots with people. I dare you to become change makers. Purpose, passion, people, emerging stronger together in 2021, 2022. God bless us all.
Pick up the youth, them not struggle up. Yo, make them know so we must survive. We feel alive, nobody can break the stride. No compromise, the limit of reach the sky. Every time you hear it coming, feel the rush. Oh, feel it in the air. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it everywhere. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear.
Iford Green, Anne-Marie Ansel, Young Professional St. Andrew, Michael Lawrence, Sidonie Solomon, Tabasha Riley. Young Professional Kingston, we have Dela Beam, Roxanne Lewis, Lamoya Smith, Fiona Martin. Stony Hill, Lynette Thompson Ayat, Donald Gordon, Georgia Henry. Kingston, Garfield Wint, and Leighton Wilson. Barbican, Tamake Biggs. Capital City, Kingston, Clover Edwards, and Dorothy Brown. 23 CSO, Shane Golbs, Shanice Sampson. Constant Spring, Nicola Ann Brown Pinnock, Vanessa Nesbet, and Desiree Osborne. We thank each of them for their service, and I ask that you give them a round of applause. And now for the incoming directors. I'm going to ask each of them to turn their camera on online. The board of directors of a club is composed of you, the elected officers, and the directors and the officers. The board of directors handle most of the business of the club, an important responsibility. You set strategy direction, implement club policies, approve the club budget, support committees' activities, and oversee the administrative tasks of the club. I know you will accept these responsibilities with a desire to see that the club has the best year ever. Thank you for stepping up to play this important role. It is my pleasure to formally install each of you as a director of your club. Ladies and gentlemen, please, fellow Kiwanians, give them a hand. Thank you. Congratulations. Secretaries, please turn on your cameras. In Kiwanis, the club secretary is the master of details. Your role in handling club affairs, the detail of the clubs and board meetings, the reports, correspondence, and record is essential for the club to run smoothly. Thank you for taking on this important role. I formally install you as secretaries of your clubs. Congratulations. Treasurers. A treasurer, you have been elected to an office that demands absolute integrity and financial and accounting skills. It is your role to deposit and disperse the funds of the club upon the direction of the board of directors. You also report on the club finances at each board meeting. Thank you for stepping into this significant role. I formally install each of you as treasurers for your club. Congratulations. And we'll now do the vice presidents. As an officer of the club, you contribute your vision and idea to your club's leadership team. In the absence of the president, you shall preside at club meetings and board of directors meetings. I formally install you as the vice presidents of your club. Congratulations. Where are the vice presidents? The presidents-elect. You have been selected to lead your club in the following year. As you serve on the board this year, take advantage of opportunities to learn about the president's role, build relationships, and plan for your year as president. Thank you for your leadership and dedication. I hereby formally install you as president-elects of your club. Congratulations. And now our immediate past presidents. Your club benefits from the immediate past president continuing for one more year as a member of the board of directors. Your experience as club president this past year will empower you to be an essential mentor and colleague for your successor and a valued advisor on the business of the club. It is my pleasure to present to you your past president, Pin,
online. And by doing so, charge you with sharing your wisdom and lending a hand as you remain a member of the board for one more year. Congratulations to you and your excellent work and dedication to service this past year. We thank you for your continued dedication to Kiwanis and to your club. I now install you as immediate past presidents. Congratulations. And some of you are here, right? And now for our presidents. And they will be coming to the front. The 5 that are here. And the ones who are online, you are required to turn on your camera and they'll be spotlighted. Just the presidents. I was just wondering why I counted 4. Anyway. You're the only male. Isn't that nice? Presidents, you are elected to the highest office your club can bestow upon you. It is an office of great honor and great responsibilities. The success of your club in this new year will depend upon your leadership at the club and board meetings as you counsel and inspire your club committees in the work that they will do. In our communities, you will be the face of Kiwanis and your club. Guided by your club vision, you and your board will set goals for improving your members' experience and increasing the impact of your club service in the community. Thank you for dedicating yourself to this leadership position. I hereby formally install you as presidents of your club, and I hope sincerely that your administrative year will exceed your expectation. Congratulations. I'm the class president. Okay, congratulations. Give me a white. Thank you very much. No, Congratulate each club on the excellent board
and the excellent board directors and officers installed on this day, and wish for them and your club a most successful year. Thanks to each and every one of you for stepping into your leadership role, and thanks to the club members for your support of these leaders. I can assure you of the complete cooperation and assistance of the division, district, and international officers and committee chairmen. Once again, congratulations, everyone. Okay, so that's it. And then the others can sit, Paul, you remain.
Yes, but
Thank
before
you.
we go, President Pat, Camille would like to give something to President Pat, past President Pat.
Okay, so I'm to Anning the Anning first, the graduate.
No, let's start that with. Yep.
What am I doing?
The gavel part?
Yeah, to and to him, don't leave. And to commemorate the moment, I will now hand the class presidents on behalf on behalf of all the clubs, the gavel, which symbolize the responsibilities that they have taken on this year. So, President Paul. Okay. All right. I will add back to the MC first. Thank you.
So we have to give our LG a big round of applause. First innings out and she's batting well. You know, Rosie's my girlfriend for years, even though I don't have a thing to show for it, but sure. But I expect, and again, I want to just big up, you know, Debs for an excellent year, and Rosie, your profession speaks for you. I know you're gonna be a stalwart. We are chartered accountants, we're not shoot and miss. And we speak about the 3 Ps. I mean, make them clearly, because I know where I stand. Purpose, passion, and people. Those are the 3 Ps. That's what we're focusing on this year. Okay? So congrats, LG, and the newly installed board of directors and presidents in particular. And at this point in time, I'm gonna invite the Uncle man who wasn't at the group. So the president of the Kiwanis Club of Kingston, the first club in Jamaica, President, to come and respond on behalf of the incoming presidents as a class president. Come on. Okay. All right, okay. Okay. Yeah. This meeting of the Kiwanis clubs of Barbican, Capital City, Kingston, Constant Spring, Caribbean Emerging Leaders, JTS St. Andrew, Kingston, Stony Hill, West St. Andrew, Young Professionals Kingston, Young Professionals St. Andrew, 23 Surrey Online is now called to order. Master of Ceremonies, DLG Leighton McKnight, Governor Jim Scott, Governor of ECNC District, Kiwanis International Trustee Designate, or incoming Kiwanis International Trustee Hope Marks, Lieutenant Governor Rosemary Henry, immediate past Lieutenant Governor Deborah Manning, other distinguished members of the at table, virtual, and in
and in presence, other distinguished Kiwanians, SLPs, and guests, good afternoon. It certainly brings me joy to address our mass installation of Division 23 Central, and more so in the capacity of the elected class president. Firstly, please permit me to publicly express my sincere thanks to all the newly installed presidents for having elected me. We are indeed hopeful that this administrative year will be one of hard work, fun, amazing fellowship, and a continuing service to our respective communities as we transform the lives of one child at a time. However, let us be mindful of the unprecedented challenges we are facing as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. This has caused some of our usual activities to be placed on a pause. Nevertheless, we are grateful for the advantage uses of technology to enable others to virtually participate in this installation ceremony. My fellow Kiwanians, I would be remiss if I did not ask that we stand and observe a minute of silence in respect of those who are no longer with us consequent to the dreadful pandemic. May light perpetually shine upon them, and we are grateful for their services they offered during their sojourn on earth. You may be seated. As we sail through these perilous waters, I ask that you continue with the greatest of safety and resilience as we embark the new administrative year of Kiwanis International. Of course, I wish to reflect on the LG's theme for 2021 and 2022, a time to serve together, passion, service, purpose. This theme encapsulates the collective spirits of all the presidents in Division 23 Central. LG, we are certain that this theme will resonate throughout all that we have set to achieve in the year, with commitment, trust, shared vision with emotion, and passion for service. We can affirm it matters more than ever. I share this quote from Mother Teresa: if we can feed 100 children, then feed one. It might just change the world in the right direction, end of quote. In closing, on behalf of all the presidents, we have taken this role to be a great impact in serving our communities. To achieve the goals set by the division and the respective clubs, proper planning of club activities is required. We must have the similar vision to reach the same destination. Mindful, however, that the best battles are won when everyone is on board and is fully aware of his or her responsibility. Let me wish our LG, the presidents and their clubs a very successful year. Thank you very much. And remember, we can succeed and we will succeed with the right attitude and sense of determination. I thank you. Before I leave this lectern, I may ask Constance Spring, President, if you, yes.
Thank you, President Peart. But President Pat, you're still president for 5 more days, so let's keep it that way. On behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Constant Spring, it is my pleasure to present to you this plaque as a token of our appreciation for being an outstanding leader for the year 2020-2021. Wait. This is also from our club, and we really want you to enjoy it, not too much, slowly. Thank you so much again.
Okay, thank you. And may I ask President Richard Rees to step forward, please? Okay. On behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Kingston, and to my president that had served well, and to bring about his leadership qualities, I wish to present him this token of appreciation on behalf of members of the Club of Kingston. MC.
Thank you, incoming President Paul. And again, best wishes to all the incoming presidents for a most rewarding administrative year 2021 to 2022. Give them another round of applause. They feel very welcome. So we're going to be moving on quickly. We are, getting towards the end of the program. I'm just reminding anyone who have announcements, put them in the chat or at your table. You can write, because we will do it on a collective basis. So write your announcement in the chat. If you're physically here, write on a bit of paper, or incoming divisional secretary will collect and we will read them at the appropriate time. At this time, we're going to be having some entertainment. One of my favorite groups is, the University Singers. So I have somebody who is, good product of that. And I'm going to invite Mrs. Ella Neal to come and entertain us.
Thank you very much, everybody. How you doing? You doing good? Okay, good. It's been a lovely afternoon. Now, what I like, let me remove this thing. What I like about Kiwanis is that there's a partnership in everything you do. So I decided to sing this little song. Can I run back to my table before my shoe heel pop off? And share this little story with you. You know how to clap, right? Can't use one, eh? One hand can clap, say you're happy, have two. One hand for me, and another one for you. So tell it to the world, and that is a fact, that one hand alone can't clap. One hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't clap. Oh, no, one hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't clap. Some people in this world think it's them alone can carry every burden and lift up every stone. But when the Makaju and the Preke fall upon them, is then them know that one hand can't clap. One hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't clap. Oh, no, one hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't listen to me, everyone, and listen to me good. Unite with everyone in your neighborhood. For one and one not two, I am telling I love you. So now you know that one hand cannot clap. One hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't clap. Oh no, no, one hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't clap. One more time. One hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand can't clap. Oh no, no, one hand can't clap. No, one hand can't clap. Tell it to the world that one hand alone can't clap. No, no, no. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lady Ellen Neal. That's true. It's a partnership. One hand can't clap. We are in this thing together. We are one big family, not even family, family. Yeah, we are doing it together. We are doing it together. So at this point in time, we'll be having some presentations. And President Ashira is in to take over and do the presentations. I remember DLG Lloyd will get his own from DP Paulette. When him come home, yes. Don't want him feel left out, him have special.
Thank you so much. To our Master of Ceremonies, DLGE, Leighton McKnight, I can surely attest to that, both for others, for members online and in the audience, that we're having a wonderful afternoon, right? Okay. Thank you for bringing to fruition what we, the incoming committee, installation committee, actually envisioned. We truly appreciate you, and we hope that you will accept this token of our appreciation.
One hand can't clap. Thank you very much.
To our beautiful outgoing Lieutenant Governor, LG Deborah Manning. Okay, inviting President Camille.
Okay. All right. Well, Seymour, the chairperson, MPW. You might need to share this. Yeah. So on behalf of Division, half of Division, wow. And I can't stop. Oh, my love. Thank you.
Yeah, we do appreciate it. Thank you. That's gorgeous. Thank you.
I think it's Reed, right? Giselle Reed? Thank you. And to Jody and Williams, we have gifts here for you, and we will definitely hand over when we meet face to face. All right, calling back to the stage, our Lieutenant Governor, Deborah. Oh, sorry. Incoming. Okay, and to make the presentation, we are inviting PD Paul Peart.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the incoming presidents for this next administrative year, I want to present this to LG Rosie.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
You don't want to say
Yes. I want to say it here and probably more, yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Now I would like to invite Ellen.
Very much. Thank you for coming and for allowing us and reinforcing that one hand cannot clap, that we definitely need more than one in order to make an uproar. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm P.E. Deidre from Capital City, and I would like to invite our President Cheryl. President Cheryl, on behalf of both Kiwanis Club of Capital City and Central, we would like to present this token of our appreciation for a wonderful job done for the year 2020, 2021. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for the presentations and my gift. You know, fellow Kiwanians and guests, you know, last year, my gift is nice, but I'll tell you something now. So last year, I was kind of, I said to them, so you know something, in this week, I want to go and give back my gift. You know, the same gift I get back this year. So you know something, me now give it back this year, right? Coming a year before them next year. Unless me go and get one like DLG, right? Well, I'd rather belong to Kiwanis than any other club. Oh man, sometimes that club is not real. All right, we're gonna move on to announcements, and this will be done by president of 23 CSO, Cheryl here, and she'll be doing it online. So Cheryl, it's over to you.
Thank you, DLG Layton. Good afternoon, fellow Kiwanians and guests. Please listen to the following announcements. We have 4. The Kiwanis Club of JTA St. Andrew is inviting you to their 3rd anniversary meeting on September 29th at 7 p.m. and it will be on Zoom. They will send the link on their flyer. Kiwanis Club of South St. Andrew is inviting you to their installation on Sunday, the 17th of October at 3 p.m. also online, and the Zoom information will follow. Division 23 West is inviting you to the changing of the guard and installation of 21 clubs on Sunday, September 26th at 4 p.m. Kiwanis Club of Kingston is inviting you to their meeting next Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Zoom. The theme is Conversation with Michael Holding, and their information for their invite to the meeting will also be sent shortly. Thank you. That's the end of the announcements.
Thank you, President, again, Cheryl. You know why I call her President again. All right. And I hope you took note of those announcements and support as appropriate. We're going to move on quickly to... Yeah. Our Kiwanis Club of North St. Andrew installation is on Thursday, the 14th of October, 6:30 p.m. We'll send it stuff online. Okay. So we're gonna move on to the Sergeant at Arms, and that is, we welcome Sergeant at Arms, DP Nadine Francis from Stony Hill. We're not clap, Sarge. We're boo, Sarge. Should I tell him about the 2 jackets? Anyway, no, I won't tell them.
Thank you, DLG Layton. And thank you all for that rousing applause. Still President Michael. Please stand, sir. Please stand. Still President Michael from the Kiwanis Club of North St. Andrew. I wouldn't know. You're still president and you're a member of the division. Okay, still President Michael, who came here at 00 hours to say good morning to us all this morning in the afternoon. Yeah, man, you need to pay 11 hours and 59 minutes. And please be my collector. 11 hours. So $1,159. Please be my collector. You put it into the party? If you want to put 6-9, whatever it is you want to put, that's all right. You know, I've been waiting on this occasion for all my years in Kiwanis, almost 20 years. And it just came. I'm so happy to charge DLGE late night. What exactly do you mean by Debbie must lead from the front and Rosie must help to take, if you want, must help to take it off? Exactly what you mean, because we in Kiwanis, we don't assume things, so you can just make that clear and pay $1,000 in the party. Not to mention with Sandra on. Sandra, you need to send some money to the division. This on thing, as a secretary, you need to tell me what the outgoing LG had done. You didn't even call me and let me know those things. Because of that, I don't have anything to charge her. But I'm going to charge Pam. Where is she? No, Pam. The last time at the charge, the clash. Who will you pay to win this? That's the FG, Pam. Because you have a thing about you where you bribe people. You know, and I had it first hand because this morning, you know, we had a conversation and I was bribed. And I noticed, you know, the way she going around and whispering to people and persons pushing them hand near her pocket and all of that. So you need to pay for that because I know that you had paid somebody to buy out the judge's thing there at that time. So you're going to pay $1,000, $500 for yourself, and we can't charge LG, Debbie. We can't charge her. Yeah. But we're going to charge Rosie. LG designate Rosie, but you see just LG, but you're still designate for 5 days. The hard road to travel. But you know, you're going to do it with purpose, passion, with the people. So you're going to pay for all of the people them in here. $10 for all of the people them in here. And then at the DC, we'll know what to do with the rest of them online. So that equate to $1,000. Yeah, Leighton teach me them maths there. Yeah. All the past presidents, please stand. The outgoing president, outgoing. Yeah, man, sorry. The outgoing presidents is what, 5 of you, 6 of you, I see. No, I'm talking about who, yeah. Who is here? So each of you are going to pay $500 because you have 5 days left in the administration. So each of you pay $500. Remember, you know, Michael, collect from them. And those online, please send some money to the division. We need it. The incoming presidents. Come on, 5 of you are here. Please stand, quickly. Yes, 5 of you are here. So you're going to pay $600 each. All right, we're going to pay 4 then. Because it's 4 ladies and 1 gentleman. So please pay $400. You can pay $500, because I'm not change. Yes. Who said something about comrade? Oh. BLG, wait. I know you know your thing, you know, you just stand up right as I was about to call you. You can't stay up here. So you're going to pay $300. Wait me the next 200. See you next time. What President Shakira, what's your name? Shakira, and she can't run. Oh, sorry. With the partner in crime. You know, you should have paid another $200 for your partner in crime. You know, you need to pay something more. So she can't run. Yeah. All other Kiwanians here, please grace the party. If it's even not $200 out of the money you want to pay. You know, $500 leave out of the 7,000, but pay $200 out of it. Maybe when you go downstairs, you might thirsty and want something to drink. Anyway, the bell rang for school to start and John walked in late. Well, all other presidents, please pay, and Kiwanians, please pay some money to the division. So, of course, John walked in late. So Mr. Clark, the teacher, asked, "John, why are you so late?" John replied, "I was on Cherry Hill." Then he sat down. 10 minutes later, Nathan walked in late, and Mr. Clark repeated, "Why are you late?" Nathan answered, "I was on top of Cherry Hill." 5 minutes later, Kevin walked in late. And Mr. Clark said to him, "Kevin, where have you been?" Kevin replied, "I was on top of Cherry Hill." 10 minutes later, a girl walked in the classroom. And Mr. Clark asked, "Hi there, what is your name?" The girl replied, "Cherry Hill."
All right, so Sarge, it's 20 years you wait to find me. All right? And by the power vested in me by the Lieutenant Governor. Is what your name again? No, the Cherry thing I mess up my mind, you understand? Anyway, me just go and knock you $1,000, all right? You know, I was told, that in this farming community, this farmer went up to his neighbor's house, drove up and saw one of the other farmer's son, and he said to him, "Is your dad or mom here?" The little boy said, "No, they went into town." So the farmer said to the little boy, "Is your brother Howard here?" He said, "No, he went into town with dad and mom." So the farmer was there, and the little boy, "Is there anything I can help you with? I know where dad keep the tools, and if you want something to borrow, I could lend you." So the farmer looked at the little boy and said, "No, I'm not sure as wondering, you know. I really want to talk to your dad about your brother, Howard, getting my daughter Susie pregnant." Of course, the little boy said, "Well, you have to talk to dad about that. I know he charged $5,000 for the bull and $3,000 for the pigs, but I don't know how much him charge for Howard." I don't know interpreting that, but anyway, at this time, we're going to have the vote of thanks, and we're going to ask, before the vote of thanks, where is my... So we have 50-50, and we have 2 lucky winners, 2 prizes, and we just went by looking at, randomly picked 2 from the register that you signed, right? So all on the like we were coming free, you know, eligible, right? So the 2 winners are Ella Neal, one hand can clap, and Shaquem Evans. Yes, so those are the 2. We can collect your 50-50 prize. Shaquem? Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see. Yeah, man. You Shaquem, you're good, man. You're lucky, you know, man. You remember you were introduced as boyfriend and partner in crime, you know. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man, we have to make you know that, you know, things going on for you, but we have you under scrutiny because there are some interviews you may have to go through before things go a little further, but we can't talk about that. Don't worry about it. All right, so while that is going on, I'm gonna just invite, in the interest of time, President Camille Wilson Clark from KC Constant Spring to come and do the vote of thanks. Congratulations to our winners.
Hello, so you know, I just might want to.
What is that, bro?
Okay, good afternoon. Master of Ceremonies, DLG Leighton McKnight, Kiwanis International Trustee Hope Marks, Governor Jim Scott, LG Deborah Manning, LGD Rosemary Henry, Governor Kyle Anarnav, Chair PLG Council Pam Rodney White, other distinguished Kiwanians here and online, fellow Kiwanians, family, guests, and sorry, I've said it already. Fellow Kiwanians, family, and guests, good afternoon. On behalf of our incoming Lieutenant Governor, Rosemary Henry, and the incoming presidents of Division 23 Central, I would like to say a big thank you to all as we rise to the occasion to serve the children of the world, improving our communities one child, one community at a time. Chairman DLG Leighton McKnight, for guiding us throughout this ceremony, to informing us how to be humble always, giving and caring, and ably chairing this installation and controlling the microphone, both high and low, and also for his entertainment skills. And I'm hoping that the division is paying him for entertainment. To Eastern Canada and Caribbean Governor Jim Scott for taking the time to share with us at our meeting today, even though he had another meeting going on at the same time. To our own very own Kiwanis International Trustee Hope Marks to be with us despite her loss that she's going through. We truly appreciate her service. DLG Pam Rodney White, Chair of Past Lieutenant Governor's Council, for the well wishes that you've given to our division. To DP Carol Martinez Johnson, or Kiwanis Foundation of Jamaica, for your support, and believe me, we will be coming to you for support, even though we still have to pay into the fund. To our Circle K Governor Kyle Nunes, thank you for your greetings from the entire Circle K 1 District, Caribbean Strong. To our entertainers, LG Giselle, Jodianne, and Elan Neal. One hand can clap. It was really a beautiful rendition. Thank you. To IPP Michael Powell, I'm sure you can stand. For being such an innovative and successful team for the immediate past presidents 2020-21. We really thank you for guiding us and carving a landscape for us to follow as incoming presidents. And we hope the transition that you promise will be easy. We look forward to that support. To DLG Lloyd Diston, thank you for your support in congratulating our rookies and Kiwanians of the year. And to DP Paulette and her installation committee for working tirelessly so hard, giving orders when they were never given, demanding. Job well done. Hats off. To the MITS team for ensuring that technology works and for us to be able to share our installation with a wider community and our online community, we say thank you. And to Class President Paul, you said it well. We are all in agreement, even if we never gave you the information. President Hashira Cheryl, DP Nadine, and Boo for the Sarge. I was expecting after 20 years to be charging LG Leighton at least, DLG Leighton at least at $20,000. I cannot believe it's only $1,000 you asked for. So Boo to the Sarge. We want to also thank Pegasus for this wonderful space and for us to really be enjoying the installation here and for even accommodating us with the numbers that we have and what's happening with COVID-19. So we really are appreciative of Pegasus. And as Division 23 Central presidents, we will do our best to honor and fulfill the objectives to bring back all the SLP clubs that are inactive and also to ensure that Kiwanis stays relevant. And we really want to thank you all again as we walk and talk the 6 objects of Kiwanis International and move to serve together with purpose, passion, people in this time. Feel the rush.
Thanks much for thanking us. Job well done. And the thing with me and the Sarge, it's a kind of domestic matter, so leave it alone. So, and I'm so happy you could vote for my president that he can't stand, because there have been a lot of expression of doubts going around. And I'm happy you're able to clarify that with your own audit. Well, fellow Kiwanians and guests, we are there at the end, which we have had a wonderful installation and chaining of the guard. And DP Stefan, step out here, man, step out. Yeah, we have to big him up because you see the technology, man, yeah? Yeah. So him save Kiwani so much time, you know what I mean? And I have to big him up because I have a job for me, I'm not pay him. So to draw him out and congratulate you and thank you, sir. You have a good heart, both know and what you're gonna do in the future. So fellow Kiwanians and guests in the audience, physical and online, we have come together. What Paul had sent more instruction? Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, so Paul had sent more instructions, a real taskmaster. Yeah, so, and we also, when we campaign nights, I'm against the Key Clubites. Yeah, from Gainsay. They're from Campion and Gainsay, they assisted us a lot. Want to big them up? Yes. So fellow Kiwanians, I've always said, you know, let us not be installation Kiwanians, you know? Our installation Kiwanians are Kiwanian only turn up for installation and hype up and then, you know? So we are consistent Kiwanians. So what we have here is really an energizer to ensure that we go out and serve the children of the world and the less fortunate. I mean, the great Muhammad Ali, he was the one who said, service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Martin Luther King said, life most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Denzel Washington said at the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you have accomplished. It's about who you have lifted up and who you have made better. It's about what you have given back. So I want us to reflect on those. And as Seth Parker said, you may not have saved a lot of money in your life, but if you have saved a lot of heartaches for other folks, you are a pretty rich individual. So I want us to think on those things. And as I said, as Kiwanians, let us not worry about what others are not doing. Let us not worry about what we cannot do. Let us do what we can with what we have and do it now. That's my message to you. And we are Kiwanians, you know, as I say, I'd rather be on to Kiwanians, to Kiwanis. And my motto is, if it is going to be, it's up to me. Because, well, we're special and we're capable. So, as Oswald said, you know, one of them songs, and I love the song. I mean, like, I know it by heart, but I want to just read a few lines from it, and it says, we have to give a little love, have a little hope. Let's make this world a little better. Try a little more, harder than before. Let's do what we can do together. You know the song that says, we are the world, we are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving. My fellow Kiwanians, let us finish off 2021 administrative year with a bang and sail into 21-22 with bigger energy. The time is now. The children and Jamaica needs us. I'm gonna invite President Paul to come and raise a toast to Kiwanis International and close the meeting. May you all stand.
Could you raise a glass to a toast to Kiwanis International, to our friendly Jamaica land we love? Oh. Thank you very much, President Richard. Yes. Let us raise our glass to our toast to Kiwanis International and to friendly Jamaica land we love. This meeting of the Kiwanis clubs of Barbican, Capital City, Constant Spring, Caribbean Emerging Leaders, JTS St. Andrew, Kingston, Stony Hill, West St. Andrew, Young Professionals Kingston, Young Professionals St. Andrew, 23 Surrey Online is terminated.
Feel the rush. Oh, feel it in the air. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it everywhere. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Yo, yo. Feel the rush as you bubble up. Wheel it up, select up, pull and juggle up. One time, come again, make we double up. Pick up the youth, them not struggle up. Yo, make the most so we must survive. We feel alive, nobody can break the stride. No compromise, the limit of reach the sky. Every time you hear it coming, feel the rush. Oh, feel it in the air. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it everywhere. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear.
Turning on their cameras, please. We want to have a photo with LG.
Yo, yo, better know them can't hold it down. The plan for plan, we must succeed to number one. Better know when the Africans are overstand, the guy must salute the champion. Stand firm, so we hold the ground with victory bound. The best content, the punk upon. Every time when you hear the sound, you shake the ground, you know it's coming.
Let me get in at this end.
Feel the rush, feel the rush, feel the rush. Oh, feel it in the air. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it everywhere. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it in the air. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it everywhere. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it in the air. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush. Oh, feel it everywhere. Keep on moving it forward and live with no fear. Feel the rush.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on through some sort of window to your right. As he goes left and you stay right between the lines, fear and blame. You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere.
Boss, I can't see what is happening here. Your mic is on mute.
I know, so another job.
Your mic is on mute.
This is the LG of the peace. People, passion, purpose. Anything else?
No. It's only 10 minutes for the give you enough. You go up past the 10 minutes like that. Thank you. Thank you.